pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me, yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen, taking time out to be and live my life. Taking just be. Don't take it. Taking just don't be and live my life. Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't do and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning, or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me, yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Taking just be. Don't take it. Taking just don't.
One pop asterisk, commentary classic. Went and tell the news, he told the
Okay, should be on. It should be on. What up, Stepping with Dolph? Hey, boo. How are you, sweetheart? I'm not getting your notifications. None. Not one of them. We're going to have to work on that. It should be good. I'm getting green, so it should be good. It's every time I come on Streamlab, it's like everything is set back to its previous settings. Like, you can't hear either. Ay, ay, ay. Can y'all hear now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Guess if I turn the volume up on the other control, that may work. Okay, so let me see what happens if I shut that down so I don't give it an echo. Now it's good. It should be good because I can hear myself coming back. I need to put some headphones on. Headphones on. I've been learning, y'all. Got to teach myself, till I can find a honest and loyal. Okay, you can hear mentor. Out there, I'm trying to learn how to get the link over on this page and perfect and make it look a little bit. Let me see if that'll come on there. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I probably should take that back off. Hold on, because I don't not know what that is. I might be giving away some information, so I got to oh, Lord, be careful with the buttons. But I have something to do today, so I'm off work today. But I will be back and coming back to chill with the ladies tonight. We can continue with the book, either one, whichever one you guys want to continue with, because we are in the middle with two of them. We are in the middle. It's an echo. No, it's not. It's just making my voice sound a little bit better. The echo is not there. It shouldn't be there because I don't hear it. I do hear it as if it sounds like it's in stereo or something. So, and I try to bring it down to mono. So hold on. Let me see if I can change that back to make it undo high projector performance filters. Okay, let me go back to here. And then I can down mix it to mono. It was in stereo. But I'm doing this as well with you guys because y'all coming over here, and you help me get this. I'm going to see if it'll catch itself up to change the settings that I just did. So, but what do y'all think about all of the debacle? What do y'all think, Steppin'? I saw you trying to do some live on it with this whole whole bunch of stuff that's going on, making a decision on how deep you want to get into it. You know what I mean? It's like there's a level to minding your business. You jump in it, you got to jump out of it because you don't know what's on a person's mind and how far a person will go to destroy your world, to interrupt your world out there. And when it comes to one path, my world is busy. My life is busy, busy, busy. Can you imagine? Because you want to do all of this, and so I'm eating goddamn Pringles too. On Pringles. I said Pringles. Some salt and sour, y'all. But can you imagine, like, what if you guys were all bloggers or YouTube creators out there, and you dead on this stuff, and you want to report this stuff, and find yourself in that position. Isn't that crazy? Like a person all of a sudden got some paperwork coming to your door saying, shut it down, cut it out, a cease and desist. Just what if, what would you do? What would you do? I have to go and sit down and be like, well, wait a minute, I got all of this stuff going on. Is it really necessary for me to keep doing, what I'm doing so that I open a door for a person to come and be like, you know what, I got you now. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care who you work for. I don't care about your mama, sister, brother, uncle, niece, and nephew. I'm coming for your butt. So it's like at some point, I get it with this whole YouTube things, but sometimes the water can be a little too deep for you. And where I'm from, you can't really you shouldn't really be getting too deep involved, especially if you ain't got that cash to, cash the check that your ass to wrote. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta pick your damn battles out here. Even when it comes to even being a blogger. You know what I'm saying? It's like, baby, I'll be wolfing all that shit too much. Don't, you know what? Don't, that, POOEPT is actually subscribe to the channel, you guys. It's actually subscribe to the channel. Now, I don't know what the whole VOM.RED means. I'm thinking it's, I don't know, maybe people overseas or something that just don't speak English or something, but that person is actually subscribed to the damn channel. Now, if he wants to continue to stick around, B, you're going to have to get a membership. I'm going to let you type that in here today because you are a subscriber, and I now have my channel set to subscribers only. So, well, Priscilla said, bump that shit, he out of here. Priscilla said, nah, Pat, he got to go. I don't care what you say. We don't know who this person is. He got to go. Okay, Harlem. I know you at work, boo. Get your work on, honey. Work first. But it's like at some point, you just tell your story, you know what I mean? Since it's all about really, the clicks and the views. I come on, I tell my story. I'm hoping to get the clicks and the views as well because this is timing and entertainment. That's how I look at it. And so the people come, if they want to give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that's part of them participating with your channel, becoming members, because I'm noticing everybody's starting to get the membership program that's out there. That's part of supporting the channel. What I'm saying is, I'm a believer in reporting the story. Report your story. And then if there's a follow-up that has to be done about it, just to keep the people a little bit informed about what happened with the story, then you kind of come with that and you kind of let it go. Okay, what's the next one? But when you riding and riding and riding and riding on like one particular person out here, in my opinion, it does become some form of fashion of harassment, except if you come in with your defense as to, you know what, you're doing this to me, you won't stop, and I said it yesterday, sometimes you're going to have to put a foot on a neck. I'm sorry. It's in the Bible. I read. It's in the Bible, y'all. I promise y'all, it's in the Bible. Oh, baby. Hey, Empress. When y'all looking inside of this whole Tasha K, Cardi B situation, like I told y'all the last time, this stuff started so far back with that goddamn, what's her name, Storm Marie, whatever her name is, when she did that interview, right? So she was fed a bunch of information, which she relied on, and then some more resources came through that it was allegedly Cardi B's friends, because that's Tasha K. School. These are her friends. She was getting all of this information from these so-called friends of Cardi B, who was allegedly around her during that era of time where Cardi B was, dropping it high and saying a bunch of things, right? What just kills me with the whole story, and a lot of people that I be hearing calling in on the shows with their opinions and suggestions and narrations of what happened is like, okay, we are so off. There was, in my opinion, only one prominent information to really kind of look at. The courts is one, and what drove them to the courtroom for them to have to need legal litigation between them two, right? It's weird. But and I get all of the juicy details. They be good, what she should have did, and she should have did. There was a thin line between that defamation of character. It was, you took what she had learned from her reliable sources, a bunch of people, that it came probably against Cardi B sometime through their shenanigans at these clubs and stuff like that. So, they contact Tasha K. Interesting story, probably because I don't like her. Well, I'm gonna run with this for a while. I'm gonna see if I can do the hit dollar method. We're gonna do the hit dollar method. See if Cardi B will give me some goddamn attention. Well, apparently Cardi B just did not give Tasha K enough attention. And what I saw in between that is because Tasha K wanted some validity to her story. Had she got hold of Cardi B on her channel, that would have given her this boost of validity to her damn stories, to her allegations, to her friends coming out. So Cardi B declined the offer. And shit just went haywire out here. There was another girl who Tasha K ended up interviewing. It's on, I'm going to tell y'all something else that's tricky that's going on, right? Because everybody was like, oh, and she finally took some videos down off of YouTube, but there's still TikTok videos. There is still a few IGs popping up. So everybody's like, well, they should hit the YouTube channel. They should hit the YouTube channel. But she still got the followers with TikTok and IG, probably Twitter. I don't know. But just lately, after all of this commotion has been going on, yeah, they be popping up through my little town. Be like, oh, I remember that video, Tasha K. Hey, what about that one? Huh? Mm-hmm. It's still up, y'all. Oh shit, it dropped my tail. Caddy gonna eat it too. I'm gonna have to pick that up in a minute. But, oh, Empress, thank you. That's my mental um my mental mentor, you guys. And have to shout out to Empress, because Empress, goddamn it, be snatching off my goddamn clothes tag. Be like, bitch, bring your ass back down here to reality. So I have to give shout outs to her. Although I think that I'm the oldest, but she thinks that she's the oldest. So I just kind of let her be the oldest. Okay, be the oldest. Damn, sis. Like, really? Just when I was having a little fun. She'd be like, have your fun this kind of way, because this ain't, that ain't worth it. We done did that in 2020. It is 22. She'd be like, now, don't let me come back and cut your ear or your tongue out. So I'd be like, oh, Lord. That's devastating. I need that. So I better go sit down, because she thinks she is the big sister. So have at it. And I got the mind. And sometimes when people speak and you hearing them, and you digest what is being said, reality will start knocking you back in your head. But the other girl was, she called her, you older? God damn it. God dang on it. But the other girl, she called her, that's, what's the rapper name, y'all? Nicki. I think she was Nicki Minaj too, or something like that, right? But she calls her Nicki with the black lips or whatever. So not the rapper, right? Well, she had an interview with her, but somewhere, Tasha K was expecting for those girls, the ones that had got hold to Tasha K, to give her all of this information about Cardi B. Then something happened. Something happened where it just went to a standstill. It was like, stop. So I don't know. It kind of appears like, a cease went out by Cardi B to her ex-friends or something, and they would not now give Tasha K the rest of what she was hoping to get. So she called her a puppet, oh, thank you, you're doing, Cardi B run y'all, Cardi B y'all boss or whatever, intimidation. on them. But they never did come back, to help Tasha K. So I don't know if it was like some underlay for the overplay with Cardi B and her friends, which was what was I think it's Nikki, but she called her Nikki with the black lips to distinguish them between the rapper and this young lady, right? She didn't bring her the rest of the cookies on Cardi B. That shut down. And then of course you got a few more people that had did the interview. The Star Marie, a person who they're out here now saying pretty much done disappear because she didn't want to, come all up in there into the courtroom or whatever. But have any of you guys seen her rap diss with about Cardi B? I was like, damn, okay, she can rap, but baby, I mean, and the diss is a little bit better. Her rhythm and her beats and collaborations and stuff, it's a whole lot better than Carrie Kelly though. For a female rap disser, I guess. But she never came forward. She never came forth, to continue to help Tasha K either. I think, in my opinion, that that's where Tasha K just chose to go sporadic about this situation. So, Pap, forget what I am, Robin. I am, because you know what? I know me, and I identify with me, with whichever way I am every day. I'm comfortable literally sitting on here with a scarf and stuff on with you guys. I believe in just being you and being real, no matter what your flaw is, and the way you carry it makes you absolutely the most beautiful person you can ever imagine. But Robin, I also have to understand that after you looking at all of the channels and everything out here on how demonic people can be. What I like about that though, because there is a positive thing about it though, Robin. I like when they show their cards like that. I like for them to show who they are because it helps me to be able to identify a person that is acting the same way as what these people are. It helps you to make that choice of who to stay from. You can't be in my circle. Oh, you got that kind of mouth, Because like I say, I'm a doer. I'm a viber. I'm always good vibes, and I'm a lifter up, I ain't finna tell you that. Not about nothing. You could be with me and have one ponytail over here and no hair over here. If your heart is in there and you good, I'm rocking with you. Okay, I didn't come to be alongside you because of your shape, your looks, whether you dark skin or you light skin. I don't care about none of that stuff. So, she said for me to look 70, whatever. And like I say, and I feel wonderful. Half of these people that do all of these talking, got so many ailments out there. And it's like, baby, go fix those. You don't hear me on here every day. It's about, oh, I got a headache. Oh, my stomach. Nah, I'm good every day. With prayer and faith, I am good. So that's who I got to look forward. That is what I have to look forward to keep my ego and keep my energy up, my enthusiasm about myself. I'm good. I'm really good. So, but it does, Robin. It shows you, how to identify those people, not just on here, also in the real world as well. Like, oh, you one of those. Go way over there with that group of people. You are an enabler. You wants to tear down. You wants to join a team with all that buku crap. Every time I get on here, Teddy's barking. So it's got to be the postman because it's 12:23 over here. But this is just a test live, you guys. I do have a scheduled program for Saturday. I was actually playing around with that one too, but it actually worked. So, Saturday. Today, though, I will be back on the Zoom so I can put the link in so you guys can pick which book should we continue to read. Because we're working on two of them. So I like that. But it's been a interesting ride. Now it's like you end with one subject and then here comes another epic subject out here, and this is something else. And I did watch Tasha K. 10 minute. She went from what, 1,000 at 6 o'clock to 8,000 at 6:08, and at 6:10 she was at 29,000, y'all. So I was like, everybody really wanted to hear. And if you waited about 15 minutes, everybody was on. Everybody was on because they had the thing. The one show, like I tell y'all in particular, that I do absolutely like, and that's that Carmen's Corner. Her show is pretty cool. She's funny with it. She's funny. Turn my sound up or get closer to the mic. Turn it up or get closer to the mic. Which one you want? Because it's up, but I'll go up a little bit more. I hope I don't get that screeching. What about now? See, you hear it coming? That's what I was afraid of, that screeching. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Bring the remote, bring the mic up to me. I was chilling, Priscilla. Damn, you got me all out. Your girl out her comfort zone. Now I gotta sit with a posture so I don't get that damn hump in my back. The seat don't have, you know how you can tilt it back. And I be concerned about osteoporosis, girl. Is it osteoporosis or osteoporosis? I don't know. Either one, it starts with an O, so it sounds all right to me. Oster. I don't know. Asta. Oster. Asta. There I go with those words. I only got about maybe 20 minutes with you guys, and I definitely have to go. I have to pick Coda up. I have to do some errands. I'm picking up early from school, something important that I have to take care of. Once I do all of that, then I will be back. I don't know Tasha K should keep her channel or not. Basically, I don't give two hoots. I really don't. It's not my fight, not my business. Sound better? What I do know is that Tasha lost in court, and she should be held liable to pay the damages of what Cardi B is seeking. From what I see, in my opinion, was oh D. Girl, she hate her bad. She be on it though, honey. Her details and her narration is like on point with every connotation that Tasha speaks. And I'm like, she be dead on it. Very, very well, and explaining it with the humor to it. And that's what I like about people. So that tells me that there's no intentional harm being done in her commentary at all. This is what I see. It's kind of funny that you're doing this. This is hilarious. I like her. I like her. Camel's Corner. I like her. So I like to say everybody go subscribe, but sometimes you get to be a subscribe, and so, and it's kind of hard to do, you guys, especially when you are in the presence of trying to grow as well. And sometimes it gets hard because you get the shouting out and doing that, and these people, they don't come across the track over here to give nobody, that little boost. I think the only one over here got that boost was infamous Sylvia. So shout out to her, and I can understand that because she goes out, she ventures out. Some of us, you can't venture out because it's dangerous out there. But if you guys, go check out hers. Hers, go check out Carmela. She's pretty cool. And then she keeps saying that, I'm not a blogger. I'm not a blogger. And I was like, well, now you are. With the way them super chats coming up, yeah, you are now, because those people is liking what she brings. So, but I don't know, the each one teach one is very slim out here. And you can email and try to reach out. But when those people start getting those numbers and stuff like that, or those subscribers, they'll look down on you. And I promise you, they're thinking the same way that I'm thinking. It's that human nature thinking. You ain't talking about reaching out to someone that got, what, 8, 9, 10,000 saying, well, hey, can you, or can I do an interview? Or can you, baby. Yeah, they'll get back to you when they feel like it, because they important now. They have the people that needs to, and then they also they worry about territory. Well, I come help you, then what if you go up and then I go down? So all of that, this algorithm of people. You have the algorithm with the money, then you have the algorithm with people, with the way we think out here. You know, even not even knowing that is crazy because from what I've been seeing, the blackness can really dominate YouTube really, really big. But it's not like that, you know. Got two goddamn things going on: money, people. Sometimes it just don't mix. It just don't mix. But um, that's what I see with Tasha K. After listening to her video last night and watching her video last night, there were multiple identity crisis, is what I call it, excuses. I was like, oh, she just excuse for this, excuse. You doing this because you feel that there was some instructions by the Illuminati on behalf of Cardi B to say, well, we gonna let her win because you gonna let her. She won because of what? One, racism, I believe. Two, because of the they had to protect her in assets. Huh? And then Tasha K used the excuse that she was doing this and they were hoping to win because they was setting a milestone with protecting, you know, a lot of your rights out here on how you shouldn't be treated or allowing this big machine known as AK, in my opinion, the Illuminati, the elites and all of that stuff to be able to control this type of industry out here, you know. So I was like, okay. I could have sworn I thought you went to court for defamation of character. So I was asking, what the hell does that have to do with anything? You took your channel to use that to save the women, save the black people. I don't know. That's not what you went to court for. Now, had she been on a different panel, like I guess the Court TV or what's his name, the skinny head white man, you know, where the politics are, then I might have would have accepted that reason of her doing this. But she wasn't on that panel. She was on a panel that I saw with just slamming her. You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. I think that Tasha K would have won her case had she been really bad enough with her receipts. Because she says she can get anything. I got plenty sources. Well, when she was saying that Cardi B had this virus, right? And why didn't you make some magic happen? Why didn't you pay a doctor to say, hey, slip me Cardi B, you know, doctor papers? In her resources, she never gives those up. So whoever would have slipped it to her, like the email from Chicago, from the woman in Wisconsin, over in Milwaukee, and she got all of that. So that would have proved her case. However, it would have, if the case would have shown that she has what Cardi B, what she indicated what Cardi B had, right? But she would have opened up another can of whoop ass. And so it didn't matter. She was gonna get caught up one way or the other. How you get my doctor shit? Now, that was another lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? So we know that she wouldn't have been able to do that. But she talks so much about, you know, her receipts, and this is true. But she went off of all of her resources that she, in my opinion, thought was going to run with her all the way to the end. And I'm talking about that Storm Marie, that Marie girl, and this one, and she's out there. I'm not going to show it. Goes by the name of that Nikki with the black lips or something like that. And that one there, I think, came up on the TikTok or the IG. Yeah. Had those two women kept running with Tasha K, go to court, stand in her defense to testify that, you know what, Cardi, you did share this. Cardi, I did live with you. Cardi B may have been in a little bit more trouble. But Tasha K didn't get that help. You know what I mean? Kind of like Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Everybody is for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly only had, what, 5 people that came to his defense on that stand? 5 people out of all these people. Tasha K couldn't get that either. Because somewhere, I don't know where, and I think that this is where she might have been throwing in her part about this elite thing, this control thing. I think in her head she may feels like Cardi B or some other people, hypothetically speaking, y'all, some other people, bigger or whatever, may have gotten to these 2 young ladies. You will not help her. You will shut this down. Or we will come after you. Because if you guys go all the way back, you will definitely see where the communication with Tasha K and them 2 ladies, who was supposed to have been somewhat a friendship of Cardi B, somebody, in my opinion, shut that shit down. Shut it down. So Tasha K got left by herself out here going after Cardi B. And at that time, she's all entangled in this web that she couldn't stop. She couldn't stop. She was believing what these people were saying. Yeah, she may have pulled the interview with the Star Marie. That's her name, right? Star Marie. And yeah, she may have pulled, off of YouTube. Off of YouTube. But they're still lurking around out there on the other social media platforms. They are. But with due respect, I don't see an appeal. I see a waste of money. But she made it perfectly clear that they have the money. That we did not do no GoFundMe. We have the money to fight this case. In my opinion, she must have some money, some goddamn well, whether if it's sitting over in Africa or Indonesia. They done move some money where it does not have the U.S. currency. Okay? That's just my opinion. Because to come out and say that you are now in the process of appealing it, can you imagine what the hell an appeal attorney is going to charge? Can you imagine how much the monetary damages might increase if she loses this as well in the appellate courts? Because now you're asking for Cardi B and her legal defense team to come back out here and redo this shit all over again. Like redo this all huh? Now they want 3 to 4 million over here. Can you imagine the what do you call it? Pain and suffering, time out my schedule, you name it, to redo this shit over? Man, she might want to rethink the appeal based off the fact of what she said, what she mean, and mean what she said to this. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so please help me, God. So now what are you going to say? You're going to go, have your new appellate attorneys, or, because I'm sure this attorney that she had is not an appeal attorney. You rehire somebody else, and what they're going to say, that you didn't mean to say all of that in the Silver case? Honey, you got problems. She got problems. I do agree with some of the bloggers out there where they said that, she should have just said, you know what, I lost, I'm moving on. Things will be changing on the channel just a little bit to protect my investment and to comply with the law, with the court of law. That would have been sufficient enough. We will be resuming scheduled program starting Friday. I still give shout outs and thanks and love to all of my supporters, and I appreciate you. But what hadn't happened, happened. It is what it is. We're moving on. I have someone to pay due to a juror decision But she said that they made the decision based off of one reason is because Cardi B is who she is. They chose to decide against her off of sympathy for Cardi B. She said Cardi B went in with the sympathy card, you know, and the crying and the this and this or that, and they should have never looked at the case that way. And I was like, baby, court ain't no different than you sitting at home writing a book. When you wants to win, when you wants to have the best nominated book on the shelf, you gonna have to stretch it. And I'm not saying what Cardi B did was an act or anything. What I'm saying, hypothetically, when you want to win, it's no holds barred, baby. Cardi B could set her ass up there, and if it was going to convince that all, what was it, 11 jurors, 12 jurors, with this, and we talk, if it's going to help my case, I'm just saying, a lot of people do it. No, she may not really been in tears, but we're talking about a case that Cardi B really wanted to win, to set an example, not just to her, but as well to the public about defamation, especially if I had asked. I asked if you would stop this. Okay, run me the first time. I get it that I'm public picture out here. I get that. I get people are going to talk. But will people just keep talking about me and keep talking? You're going to keep talking, and now you're going to start saying these devastating things about me? That's not true. Total different level. In my opinion, Tasha K should have hit the story just like she hit all of her other stories. I watched it. I for a mighty long time. Not when she first came on, but then I started getting in tune with her, started watching her. She was just telling her stories. She would find dirt on her husband. She gonna find some dirt on the wife. She talked about all y'all women that's on them crazy ass shows, the housewives, the Batman caves, wives, and the basketballs, and you know, all of them, right? The only difference was she hit it and quit it. She may bring you back a follow-up and then transpire to something else. But at this time, it was Cardi B. Cardi B. Cardi B got this. Cardi B got cleft slip. Cardi B got a muffled ear. Cardi B got an eyebrow up here. It was just Cardi B. Cardi B. And then it went on to Offset and Offset. Well, that ain't his baby. And your baby gonna get herpes. And then I was like, oh. But she wasn't doing this to all of the other, you know, people, though. Coda's calling me. Coda, I'm going to be on my way in 1 second. Here I go. Okay. So, I just wanted to touch on that. And like I said, I really do. It's 1 o'clock, so I got to zip up out of here, you guys, and go pick her up right quick and go make it to where we have to be. And I got to stop at Dollar General because she'd be like, Mom, I'm out of snacks. And I'd be like, Coda, you can walk around there. She'd be like, Mom, well, can I drive your car? And I'd be like, Coda, you must have fell on your head and bumped it. I'm teaching her how to drive. She's going. But my car is no. The truck. If she'd asked for the truck, I'd have probably let her go ahead on and zip around, you know, to the store in the truck. I would, but she asked for the car, and I was like, no, don't ask for my car. So, but that was just, you know, my opinion on this test live, and thank you guys for tuning in. It's getting better. It's getting better, y'all. Only way it can get better is me watching you guys and you guys helping me adjust things that needs to get better over here on the program. We have had pretty much 66 new subscribers, you guys, in a month, and I appreciate that. I don't see them in the chat like I do, but what I do know is that they tapped in. They was like, oh, it's this one papoose, you know, we may like her laugh, we may like her ranting, we may like, you know, just her. She's just original, just down and kicking it. And 66 subscribers came along. I'm not going to shout all of their names out. However, I can see their names while I'm looking at the screen right here. And I just want to say to those people, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have removed your membership, please reconsider getting it back and kicking it with your girl. okay? My moderators, I'm sorry. You guys, you have to rock your membership with me because it's going to help also identify you. So if you're having problems getting your membership over here to stand with me as I grow, then let me know so I can get it for you. Or we gonna take a donation up and get it for you if that's what we need to do, because I need you guys just as well as I hope that you guys would need me, and that's to come on for us to entertain each other. That's it, and that's all. Don't forget, hit the About page. The perks are there. You can also tap into, Rusty. This message is for Rusty. I finally attach the website that I use, that I pay for, if he wants to grab it to listen to a lot of the music that I listen to. Okay? I almost got it, y'all. Almost got it. But I think that this is a move on situation with Tasha K and Cardi B. It's a move on situation. I don't think that you should appeal it. It's hard to appeal something that, like, you created. You created this whole mud pound, this whole mud. And sometimes you're just gonna have to take it. Thank you, beauty. Thank you. You're just gonna have to take it and just dwell in it. You know what I'm saying? Until you can get yourself up out of it. You know, quicksand, yes, it can sink you if you touch it, if you get into it. But you got a lot of people over there. And the people grab you on up out of there, and some things just change up. That's it, and that's all. One more thing before I go. I don't want to run this late, though. I'm confused with this. Does anybody know what? Because I can't find the information. What was Tasha K's countersuit? What was her counterclaim? Because she made a statement on that live last night about Cardi B, you know, this wasn't about the money. She said that. It was not about the money. It was about her taking down that information that was not true. That's all this is what Tasha K said. That it was not true. Cardi B said, can you take this down? This is not true. Take it down, take it down, take it down. 3 times. But Tasha K says it wasn't about the money, because Cardi B had a different agenda. And that was to send people to do whatever magical trick that they can do, these elite or whatever, and we'll get it this way because, we'll do it this way because we have to protect your assets. So this is what Tasha K put up in her, in her head. In her head. So if Tasha K reiterated about this isn't about the money with Cardi B. Now, let's just hypothetically say, what if Tasha K would have won that? She came with a counterclaim. Does anybody know? If you can find it or whatever, email it to me, because I want to read it. What was her counterclaim? I missed that part in there. I don't know if it's in the transcripts or whatever. I don't even know the case number, and I have Pacer to look it up. I don't know if it's that easy to get it or whatever, but I'm willing to do so because I'm very interested with my nosy butt. What did you counterclaim that girl for? Was it for $4 million? So in case Cardi, if Tasha K would have won, would she have been happy to have gotten paid $4 million from Cardi B? If this was all about just having a level of respect to ladies, which to my understanding, I believe that they were both asked, predominantly Tasha K, hey, y'all need to work this out. Don't send this shit to the courtroom. Just go work it out. Go sit down, litigate it between your attorneys, and work something out on this. But Tasha K didn't want that. No, she coming for me, she coming for me. I got it, I can go to court on this, bring the shit on. But then she loses the case. But she also had Northern District, Georgia. Hold on, babe, don't move the screen. Let me find it, because when I come back, I'm going to go on my Pacer and find it. It's in the Northern District, okay. And then all I have to do is just put her name in. Is there a case number? Anybody get the case number? So, Latasha Keepy. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you. Latasha Keepy. Okay. Got it. So, when I come back from Coda, we'll jump into that. But what I want to say is, I just can't imagine. Would Tasha K have dropped her counterclaim? Was she even advised to like, well, wait a minute, why do you have a counterclaim? And they looked at the paper and be like, bitch, what, you want $2 million from Cardi B for starting this shit? Like, you started this whole shit. You would not take your foot up off that girl's neck. A lot of other people that I see with their opinions out here, and I get it. Everybody likes to add the details to a situation, right? It feels like it will amp you up the story. It gets juicy, right? And it leads people to something else to think about. So here's one that gets me out here, and it's about, they say that, wait, let me get it right. With Tasha K. I think I'd covered it though. And I covered about the money thing. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. It's another saying that they're doing out here. So, but it'll come back to me, y'all, because maybe I'll bring this back up a little bit after we do some my book reading tonight, or just kicking it tonight. But I'll be back. I might be. It should be about maybe 4 or 5-ish or something like that to come and chill with you guys. So, but I gotta go. So, y'all have a good day for 2, 3, 4 hours till I make it back, and we can go over it. I'm gonna go on a Zoom. I can open up the phone line so we can call in and get people's opinion on how you feel about it, and you know, the whole case, and you know, things like that. But in my opinion, I think that Tasha K had ample amount of time to, you know, to recollect. Hold up, you know what? Switch. Who else is out there? Let's just talk about somebody else. But it didn't go that way. And I think that she should be held liable for the situation with Cardi B. And that's just my opinion. As far as her channels and stuff like that, people do really need to think hard about it, because we're talking about a lot of money. And you're talking about YouTube. A lot of people needs to go and read the YouTube policy. Yes, there is a part in there that talks about the cyberbullying. It is. But what will be to its detrimental level with the YouTube policy? Will they say, yep, we're going to take it down, but we're going to lose a lot of money? With YouTube, in my opinion, it really doesn't matter. They shut it down. They still making a whole bunch of goddamn money. They still making a whole goddamn, ain't losing much. They got a whole bunch of people out there, that Vlad, all these goddamn channels. They got hundreds and hundreds of channels out there where they're making money off of. So, but other than that, you guys, I must go for Coda come kick my butt, because she's waiting outside at the school for me. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.